I'm turning the tables.
Hey guys, welcome back to Turning the Tables.
What's up, Tree? How are you?
Hi, Pat. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Is bitch better?
Is bit? Let's look at that. Yeah,
I'm like, is bitch better?
you're merched up all the time, and I love it.
Well, I mean, like, if I'm casual home, it's like, why not? I'm gonna wear my merchandise, you know.
Because it's
So my
comfortable
stepson
stuff.
my stepson did a marathon this past weekend. So proud of him. So I was merched from head to toe. I just posted on my Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that. And speaking of that, we have some questions coming up from the Turning the Tables Instagram, and one of them asks you specifically if you are a runner. Have you ever done a marathon?
No, I've never done a marathon. I think I've done a 5K on the show.
Okay.
I did a 5K on the show. I think I remember doing that. And I've never done a marathon, but do I really want to do a marathon? Not
Right.
really. I mean, it's not one of my things in life that I want to do. I mean, I wanted to do the bikini fitness competition, which I did, and I did really well with that. But I know. Listen, I think eventually I'm gonna do one because my stepson wants us to all do it. And
It looks fun.
do
Like being a runner looks like it would be fun. Cool clothes. It's you people have great legs. You're in great shape. But I've tried it and I get like a mile in, and for some reason, like my nipples itch.
Yeah, and you know what? He even said that halfway through he was like gonna quit, but then he didn't, which I'm glad he
Um,
didn't. And it's like, um, and then the next day you're in pain. So it's like, really, who wants to go through that? So no, I'm not
I'm
doing
fi-
it. I mean,
no.
maybe I'll do it for him, but but I mean, he's awesome. He's gonna be 21. He's in amazing shape. Everyone follow him on Louie Lift.
Louis lift.
Yeah, yeah, Louis
Okay.
Lift. He's like all natural, works out every day. Eats great. Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
So
I'll put a link down in the description too to Louis lift.
yeah, like very inspiring. So it's good and like gets up every morning really early, works out. It's good.
Yeah, and there
Get your
then
day going.
and like I said, we have some questions coming up that talk about your workout specifically too. So
Oh
hold on to
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
okay.
So hold on to that for a second. But before we get going, I got some other fun stuff in here for you too. But update everybody on what's going on in your life. What are you doing? What have you been up to? You and the
What am I
family.
doing since last week? So yeah, so saw Louis this weekend at the marathon, half marathon. That was awesome. And I love this weather. Fall is beautiful. It's
Paul's the
like,
best.
yeah, I have to say, fall, spring, and summer is my time of the year. No winter. No winter. I don't like winter. And I did a photo shoot yesterday for Louis and I are gonna be on the cover of a magazine. So I'm so excited for
Nice.
that.
That's cool.
So when I could speak more about that, I'll let you know. So we did that. That was fun. And yeah, that's it. Just, working out every day, relaxing.
Is it weird not having Melania around every day?
She calls me every day. I miss her so much. I'm going to see her next month. I'm seeing um, Gabriella next weekend. I'm going to my first Michigan game.
Are you? That'll be fun.
Yes. So next weekend. Yeah. I mean, I have to say she was really upset this past week. Texas won against University of Michigan. Yeah. So I'm going to my first Michigan game next week. Yeah. Next weekend. So we'll be in Michigan.
There's nothing like a college football game. It's just intense. You'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a good time.
Yeah. And then this weekend we have preparing for Adriana's 15th birthday, and we're taking her to Tao, her and 20 of her friends.
Fun.
Yeah, so we've been planning that. Yeah, so that's it.
How is Melania doing good in like school, like adjusting to being down there on her own?
She is adjusting. Like, yeah, she's doing amazing. Some classes she had to switch because she didn't like them. So and you do that. Gabriella did the same thing, and she got into the classes that she wants. So she's doing amazing.
Good.
Yes,
The hardest thing
so
for me
proud
when
of
I
her.
transitioned to college was, you were in high school all day long basically, and then in college you're kind of on your own. You go to school maybe 1 or 2 hours a day. It's hard to transition to that.
You're right. You're right, because every day's different.
Mhm.
It's not the same schedule every day. So you
Yeah.
just have to get used to it. Yeah. So she's doing great. So I can't wait to see her. She keeps saying, "I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy. Come visit me, mommy. Come visit me." I'm like, "I'll be there soon." It's like every weekend there's something. Like this weekend I have Adriana's birthday. Her
Mhm.
birthday's Saturday, but we're celebrating it Friday. So this weekend I have Adriana's birthday. So next week I'm going to Michigan for Parents Weekend. So it's like every weekend there's something. So so I'm like, honey, I'm getting there, I'm gonna get there. And
Mama's got to
so
work.
and that's what I told Louis too. It's like around this time is always the busiest time of the year.
Well,
Like
especially since you have
fall.
House of Villains coming up. You're gonna
Yes,
start ramping promotions for that.
I'm doing press for that at the end of the month. I'm so excited about that. I'm super excited about that. And so yeah, can't wait for that.
Another question that came into, and like I keep saying, we'll get to these down the road, but it specifically was something that was posted, I think, on your Instagram, your story. You guys making pizzas that people.
Oh, yeah, we had, company over on Sunday, and I made a feast. Yeah, I made, a Sunday dinner with with our I say red sauce, I say sauce. Yeah, sauce meatballs. I put pork ribs. I love pork
Mm,
ribs, hot sausage. That's what I put in my sausage because I feel like the pork gives it really good taste. Like, makes the sauce really tasty.
mhm. Ah,
And then, Louis made pizzas. I made chicken cutlets, salad. I think that's about it. Yeah, I
you
cut
guys are
some
always
cheese.
eating like these humongous feasts, and you're all in such great shape. Like I don't know how you guys do it.
Well, we had company. Yeah, I do make sauce on Sundays, and yeah, we were in the mood. Yeah, well, I like pasta. I love
I
pasta.
know. I know. I love pasta.
I love pasta. Pastas, I have to say, if I was going to the electric chair, my last meal, I definitely would want it to be pasta. Yeah.
If you're on an island and that's all you could eat was pasta, you make sure you have a ton.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and if I was that's the only thing I had to eat. I love pasta. Love
Yeah.
pasta.
I
Yeah.
know. There's nothing better.
And it's not because I'm Italian. I just it tastes so good.
What's your favorite pasta?
Fusilli.
What does that look like?
It's like it's curly,
Okay.
like like
Like
curly,
not a long
long,
noodle? Oh, it's a
long,
long one. Okay.
long one. I like the long ones. I also like cavatelli.
What's
You
that?
know what cavatelli are?
Mm-mm.
The cavatelli is like when you make them homemade, you use these two fingers and you just roll it, and it looks like a
A little
you know
curve?
yeah, a little
Oh, okay.
curve.
I know what you're talking about.
Cavatelli. Next time you go to the supermarket, go to frozen section. They have cavatelli. Do you guys cook pasta or
Mhm.
no?
Oh, yeah.
You should make cavatelli in the
Okay.
frozen section. Yeah, they have them.
Okay.
So good.
That sounds good. Well, and speaking of being fall and you love fall, you just added a whole bunch of new merch to your shop,
Yes,
fall stuff,
yes.
and stuff that
So,
you
yeah.
pick out. Like you pick this out. Nobody else picks it out for you. You pick it out.
Yeah, because I wear it and I love it, and so it's like, I have the zip-up sweatshirt with the hoodie, but now I'm looking for another jacket. So I'm gonna look on the webs I wanna see if I could add another one on. I have the T-shirt on, the sweatpants. I wanna get baggier sweatpants because the sweatpants I wore on Saturday, they fit great and they're warm and they fit nice, but they're a different fit. So I wanna put
Mhm.
a different fit on it also. I have my my water
Your
what would
love,
you
love,
call
love.
this? What
It's
is this called?
just a water bottle or a
Oh
tumbler. Water
oh,
bottle.
yeah, my water bottle. I like that, water bottle.
Yeah, I never would ever call it a tumbler out in the wild. Like,
So,
can you
yeah,
get
so
me
my
my
water
tumbler?
bottle, and, I mean, you can even put coffee in it, right?
Mhm. Iced
Yeah,
coffee.
if you want yeah, iced coffee.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly, and I wanna get a new zip-up jacket because I wear it in the morning. Because this morning I went walking.
Mhm.
I walk before I do my workout. So Louis and I go to soccer field and we walk around the track. So, yeah, I feel really good today.
Well, yeah,
I
you
ate
seem
I
like you're in a great
I
mood.
I ate my oatmeal, then I made this thing, instead of you could use, um, muffin pan, but I used a scone pan because
Okay.
I think I got rid of my cupcake pan or a cupcake pan, same thing, and you scramble eggs and you put some cheese in it, whatever cheese you have in the house, or you could put peppers in there, anything, kale, mushrooms, whatever you want, and you make like,
I make those every week,
yeah,
every Sunday. I make them for the
protein
whole week.
yeah, they're like great protein after you work out. Oh my god, the
Yeah,
best.
yeah. You can put like turkey sausage in there.
Yummy. Yeah, what
Mhm.
do you put in them?
I put in red and yellow peppers. I put in onions, but caramelized onions. I put in spinach, cheese,
Yummy.
and sausage, turkey
Spinach.
sausage.
Oh my God, spinach.
and I put it in a food processor. I put it all in a food processor and then pour it into each cup, and then it looks like the egg bites at Starbucks.
So freaking good. I'm gonna get peppers and spinach. I want to add
Have
because
you
like I
had those
already
ones at
chopped.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
That's what I always get.
a little hack, add, if you're putting, I think it's like 8 eggs or 10 eggs, whatever, I'll send you the recipe, but you
Uh-huh.
add a cup of cottage cheese to the mixture and blend it up, and that makes them puffier and adds more protein. Makes them taste just like the
Oh.
Starbucks ones.
Yeah, because cottage cheese is really good for you. It
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, so I've been doing that. So I'm so excited because I had them at my photo shoot yesterday. I'm like, I'm making these. And like, so they, they were so good. Like after I worked, after I took all the photos, I was starving and that's what I had. It was so good.
So, and with Halloween coming, are you a big I mean, it's coming in 6 weeks. Are you a big spooky Halloween ghosty kind of person?
No, I was when the kids were little. I got invited to my ex brother-in-law, Pete and Sheila's Halloween party. And like Louis like, "Babe, let's go. We'll get dressed." I'm like, "I don't know if I really want to get dressed out." Like, so I don't know if I'm gonna go. Yeah. I mean, I just don't feel I don't know if I'm in the mood to get dressed up this year.
Yeah. And I know I'm not a big get dressed up person either, but I do love like legit ghost stories and stories about like haunting weird things happening in houses. Just
Oh my God. I don't like
I would die if it happened, knock on wood, if it would happen to me. But a guy that works here had come into my office earlier in the week and said, I think we have a ghost, him and his wife. So I'm like, tell me what's up. They were in their bedroom and they were just folding clothes. And they have 2 lamps, like one on each side of the bed. And they're like the touch lamps
Yeah.
with the 3 levels. And one of them just went off, just turned off. And they looked at each other like, that's weird. Maybe the light bulb died. So he started walking over to turn it back
Right.
on, and it popped back on a low level. So maybe it was static electricity or something that turned it back on. But he said out loud, because he believes in this stuff, he's like, if there's someone here with me, turn the light up all the way. And instantly it went up to the top level, the
Are you
brightest.
serious?
He's freaking out.
Oh my God, that's
I know.
crazy.
I know. He's freaking out. But so then it got me
I mean, I
thinking.
don't know if I believe that. I guess if it happened to me, then I would say, but I mean, was this guy lying to you? I guess
Right.
he is telling the truth.
Well, and then that leads me to another story, which is even crazier. That another person that I work with, maybe it's me, I'm the common denominator here. This other girl that I work with used to be my radio partner. She had been experiencing weird things in her house up until about 2 years ago, till she finally saged her house. But she would be sitting at her table working, and she would feel someone touch her ponytail, like run their hand down her ponytail.
Oh my
And
God.
she, like, for the longest time, just kind of pushed it off and didn't think much about it. And then until finally other things started happening. She would be up, she lives by herself. She was up in her bedroom and her doors were shut. Her cat and her dog were with her. And all of a sudden, those cat toys that are like round and there's a ball in there and the
Oh
cat's
yeah,
turn,
yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
that thing started, the ball started moving around downstairs in the basement. And no, the cat was up with her and the dog was with her. There were no other animals in the house. And the ball's just going around
Oh
that
my
little cat toy.
God.
So then a couple days later, I'm going to show you some pictures here. And I'm going to show you some pictures. So she, in her bedroom, she has French doors that she shuts,
Right.
right?
Right, right.
And on the back of one of the doors one time, there were scratches on the inside of her door.
Oh
Now
my God.
she has a big dog, but the thing is that those scratches were up high, higher than the dog could have reached. And they're three.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
And
crazy.
so then,
Listen, you know what? I do believe in that because listen, before my parents passed away, I didn't believe in like going to see a medium and really, and and they tell you, if your parents come through
mhm,
and they did come through. So after when I saw a medium, so I believe, you know what? If these people are saying this, why would they lie? You know?
right, right, especially and with sometimes you hear those stories and you're like, okay, whatever. But with this one, where there's pictures, and I've got some audio evidence for you too here in a few minutes that'll wig you out. But there's okay. So then the next day, 2 days after this, the doors were open, right? So they were pressed
Right.
up against the wall. And the previous night, they were closed just like this. She looked up at the top, and there was a child's Band-Aid stuck to the very top of the back of the door that was against the wall.
What? That
And she
is
has no kids.
crazy. Oh my, are you serious?
No kids. And that was not there 2 days before.
Oh my God.
I know.
Well, if any to the fans out there, if anything like this has ever happened to you, please let us know. Oh
Mhm.
my God. But you know what? If it did happen to you, make sure you sage your house, right? I mean,
For
that's really
sure.
important because you know what? If you've moved into a house that, yeah, I mean, something could have happened there, and that's why the ghosts still live on. I mean, I guess I do kind
Yeah.
of believe that, you know.
And we're gonna have a psychic on here in a few weeks. Maybe we can talk to them about that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely
Or
excited.
intuitive.
I'm so into all that.
Picture evidence is one thing, but have you ever heard of an EVP? An EVP is when you're recording audio or and video, but it comes through on the audio part, and you can hear. It's like what they're saying is that it's somebody from the spirit side or that has passed away trying to communicate with you because they're energy, so they communicate through energy.
Right,
So
right, right.
there have been many times when with recording audio and stuff that I've been doing for my whole life that you hear weird things, but this one is crazy. This didn't happen to me. That happened to a person that I worked with about 5 or 6 years ago. She was out at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, which is where The Shining. You've seen The Shining?
No,
It's an old
old
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stephen King book turned into a movie, but it
got
was
it.
shot at this hotel, the Stanley Hotel, and the hotel was said to be haunted. So she was on a ghost tour, and
Huh?
as they're going through the area, you can hear this. I'm going to play this audio. She's talking to her friend and talking about how she feels different in this area, and you're going to hear a voice. And she did not hear this when it was happening. She heard this 2 days later when she was going back and listening to the recordings. So this is crazy. Hold on a second.
Noise over here. It's like your ears are ringing, but it's constantly going.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He said, "Let me breathe" at the end.
Yes.
That was not that. It was just her and her sister in the room, and that was.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
listen. Here it is again.
There's a weird noise over here. It's like your ears are ringing, but it's constantly going.
Oh my God. I did hear it. I heard it even better.
I
this
mean, I
time.
know. One more time.
There's a
It's
weird noise over here. It's like your ears are ringing, but it's constantly going.
Oh my God. That's spooky.
isn't that wild?
Yes, that
I get
is
goosebumps
wild.
every time I hear that. Yeah. So that's what you were saying before. If anybody has these stories or whatever, go to the Turning the Tables Instagram and hit us up, and because we definitely want to be talking to you guys later on when it gets closer to
Yeah,
Halloween.
no, definitely. Listen, I'd love to hear about all stories like this. And yeah, and you know what? And if I definitely think you should sage your house if you want to get rid of it.
If
You
I
know?
would shit my pants if a cat toy down in the basement started going off by itself and there was no cat down there.
Oh my God. Yeah. We would definitely be screaming. Yes.
Okay, you want to get to some questions?
Yeah. I was asking, did you watch the debate last night?
I did. Yes.
So did I.
We have a question from IG about the debate last night from someone
Okay.
out. And actually, you know what? Let's lead with that one. So this is from Turning the Tables IG. Let me go down and grab it. Okay, this is from Victoria. Actually, Victoria in Pennsylvania. Ironically enough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See that?
Did
Okay.
you and asked if you watched the debate last night, but you clearly did. And it says if you were elected president, this is kind of a fun question. If you were elected president, what would be the first thing you would do on a Giudice ticket, like you're on a Giudice administration? The very first thing, first day.
Ah, wow. First day. Oh my God. First day. Well, as a president, I have to do something really powerful.
Mhm.
So I guess I would do, yeah, I would make crypto that you'd be able to use it as a payment in the United States.
Okay. That's randomly specific, but yeah, I know a lot of
Yes.
people agree with you.
And as a fun thing that I would do, I would give glam to all the women.
Just in the
Yeah,
whole country.
I would do glam for all the women. Yeah. Maybe like once a month. You
I
like
mean,
that?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
would do that as a fun
I mean,
thing.
you
Yeah.
actually maybe could win the presidency if you ran on that ticket.
See that?
And guys get glam too, so maybe just give everybody glam that wants it, because then you win. Then you
Yeah.
get ticket.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, exactly. I would have to give them, well, the men maybe a haircut.
Okay, Victoria, there's your answer to that one.
Okay. Thanks, Victoria.
Sarah from Jersey. Love turning the tables. Your conversation with Gia last week's episode reminded
Yes.
me of my relationship with my mom. You can tell how good of a mother you are by how your kids, in this case your daughters, treat others, respect their parents. All the bullshit aside, you're a great mother and you're a great example of those girls. Keep it up. Love.
Oh, thank you so much.
It was very sweet.
We don't have, I always say we don't like us when you become a mom, like I didn't, there's no pamphlet or nothing like how to be the best mom ever. I just tried my best. And I really wasn't even around kids growing up. And I just went by how my mom was with me. And then, when you become a parent, like sometimes you want to change, like you don't want, maybe if there's certain things your mom did, maybe you want to switch it up. And that's what I did. Like my parents were so strict. I just didn't want to be as strict as them. But I liked the way I was raised from my parents because that's all I knew. So
Yeah. And according to last week when Gia said Gia loves the way that she was raised. So I clearly
yeah,
trickled down
no,
and
she
worked.
does. I know. Sometimes I'm like, I'm sorry if I was so strict. But she likes it. She was like, "Ma, I'm fine. You made me who I am, and I love it." So
Yeah. I
I'm
think she
like,
turned out fine.
yes,
She
yes.
did.
So I'm glad. Yeah.
So, okay, there you go, Sarah. Benjamin in the UK said, tree hugger for life here. You have to come to
Oh,
the UK, Teresa. You have so many fans over here that want to see you. Love the podcast and love Jersey. You are the GOAT OG.
oh, thank you. I know. I haven't like if we can make it to the UK this fall, but I mean, I think Louie and I just wanted to go for a trip, like to Paris and London. But I mean, I would love to get a job out there, like an appearance. Like I would love to, because I do have so many fans out there. When I was in Europe this summer, so many people from the UK and from Australia came up to me.
That's
Yeah, and it
cool.
was like, yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, and I love their accent. Yeah.
That would be fun if we could do like a live turning the tables podcast event.
Podcast there.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to do that. Yeah, I have a lot of fans in the UK.
Yeah.
So, thank you. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it out in the universe.
Seriously. And
I
send us
want to
send us
go to the
messages.
UK. Yes, I
Send
wanna
us
go to
messages on IG and let us know, like, if you'd want her to come and record, we could
Oh,
record there
yeah,
in the
like
UK.
anywhere in the
Mm-hmm.
world. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely because, I feel like if any place that I haven't been, it would be huge.
Yeah, it would be huge for sure. Yeah, so let's put that out there. Michael from Toronto, this is the one I was telling you about earlier. It says, hey, Tree, I see you posting workout stuff all the time. How much do you work out and what kind of workouts do you do? And this is where he asked if you are a runner. But what kind of workouts do you do?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I post my workouts. Yeah, I do weights. I do cardio, yeah, and I work out with a trainer 3 times a week, and then the other days I do it on my own. So yeah, and I do a lot of walking. No, I'm not a runner. No,
Mm-mm.
Louis the runner. I'm not the runner. And since he's been with me, it's so crazy. He doesn't run anymore. Yeah, since he's been with me, he doesn't run anymore. He used to be a runner, and yeah, he doesn't run anymore. And I tell him like you should go running, if that's what you. And we just walk. We walk fast paced walking,
Yeah.
and he walks like sometimes ahead of me because his legs are longer. But yeah, and because my whole thing is, I feel like eventually being a runner, it's hard on your body. So
Yeah.
I enjoy walking. I think it's the best thing for you.
Agreed. I agree. Okay.
I mean, I do intervals running, like
Like sprints.
yeah, sprints, 30-second sprints, and take a break, and like I do that 3 times in a row with my trainer, so
Yeah.
that's fun.
Sprints are
Yeah,
good. Running like anything longer than 100 yards is like, basically should be a marathon to me. I'm not going to do it.
yeah,
Not
exactly.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Kristen from Orlando, and these are all questions from the turning the tables Instagram. Here it is. Kristen from Orlando. Love you! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! What are your thoughts on the potential Jersey reboot if they do it?
What do I think they're gonna
Yeah.
do?
Well, what do you think they're going to do, or what are your thoughts? Like, do you think it needed a reboot, or do you have an idea of what's
Definitely.
going to happen?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't know what's gonna happen. But I think it definitely. I don't think America's done with me yet. I feel
No,
like they
they're
want
not.
to see more of me. Um, yeah. So I think yeah. So I'm hoping they get rid of some people and keep some of us on. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hoping for. Yeah.
Well, by reading the DMs and stuff on the podcast page, people feel the exact same way. Like they're not done. seeing what's up.
Yeah, I
in your life.
hope not. Like, I hope not. Like, I feel like there's still more, of me that, people want to see and I want to show everyone. And like without like like, you know, listen, they're gonna see a different side of me on House of Villains, and I can't wait to see everyone's reaction from that. So maybe that'll help with making a decision. So
Yeah. Oh, good point. Probably. Yeah.
yeah, God willing, yeah.
Sam in New York said, I saw, were you at a fashion show over the weekend? And
Oh yes, thank you. I
a-
did it. Yeah, I went to my New York fashion show. Yes.
and he goes on to say, I know that you were in fashion earlier in your career. What fall trends are you looking forward to, and what's your fall go-to look? Sam must be in fashion.
Yeah, my background's fashion. Yeah, and I loved it, and went to college for that. So we went on a fashion show on Saturday, Louie and I. And what fashion trends am I looking forward to? Well, blazers, oversized blazers are very in this year. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would look good with like a pair of high boots. Yeah, I think that would look so cute.
My wife.
And thick stockings, like like so oversized blazer, tights and high over the knee boots.
Do you pick out Louis' clothes that he wears?
No, no, no. I did that with my ex-husband. Yeah, I love that Louis always looks so great, and and I don't have to pick out his clothes because
I
you know.
want my wife to. Like, I would look terrible if I dressed myself. So I love that, because I don't. I think a lot of men don't have that fashion sense, and I actually have talked to a few over the last month or so, and thinking that they dress really well and that they did it themselves. But 100% of the guys that I talk to, their wives like pick out their clothes and help them get dressed.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like he'll ask me what I'm wearing. We like to coordinate colors and look, and like yeah, we do. We like to match.
Yeah.
So we do that. And of course sometimes he asks me for my opinion. I ask him for my opinion. Like what if I have something on, I'm like, do you like this? We were Philip Plain blazers, matching blazers when we for the fashion show on Saturday. And like, so I thought that was cute. I like that.
Okay.
I had Philip Plain, like shoes on, the blazer, and what else did I have on? And my handbag was Philip Plain. My whole outfit. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, well,
Yeah.
you guys, and keep the. We have one more question, but that kind of rolls into this other video that we want to play. Keep your questions coming into the Turning the Tables Instagram.
Yeah. Listen, I want you guys to get to know me better. I love that. Yeah. And, so anything you want to ask me, feel free.
So this last one, Stefan from Orange County says, I'd love to see Teresa react to some TikToks and reels going around right now. People like watching and posting reaction videos to these just random TikToks and videos. That's what
Okay.
you'd like to
I
see.
know. I need to get on TikTok. Like I have to do more TikTok. Now that I have time, like I'm gonna start doing more TikToks.
Okay.
I am.
Okay, so this one is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at the U.S. Open, but the key of this one is Brittany Mahomes down on the bottom right looks like has super like angry face and like she's annoyed with their loviness.
Wait, she really didn't look at him that much. Like
Yeah.
she just turned her head.
I don't know why people think it looks like she kind of is annoyed with them.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
My take is no. I don't. I feel like she didn't even look at them.
Yeah, same. Well, okay,
And then
so
she turned her head. And then she turned her head. So
tell us about, I think we talked about this on the podcast about the time when you met Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, she was really sweet. Really sweet. Yeah. Yeah, my husband Louis like, babe, she was right next to us. Like we were watching Ice Spice and she was right next to us. Justin Bieber was right there, right in front of us. I love Justin Bieber. I should have asked Justin Bieber to take a picture, but he was so cool, just chilling and like chilling. I was just like, I didn't want to bother him. That's the thing. I don't like to bother anybody,
Mhm.
But Louis like, babe, that's Taylor Swift. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I see her, and then he's like, ask her for, take a photo of her. He said, take a photo. I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't want to bother her. And then I was like, you know what? I'll do it for Jennifer because I knew Jennifer loved Taylor Swift, and I wanted to show Jennifer. And so I did. So I asked her, and she was really sweet. And we took a photo, yeah. And I'm glad she wasn't like, no, like she was really, really nice. And that's how I am. If any fan comes up to me, don't act like a diva. I'll never say no. And because it's like, if someone's asking you, I don't know, I always feel like I want to make them happy,
Mhm.
So she was really, really sweet. And I have
she knew
nothing.
who you were, right?
Yes, I said to her, I said, you know who I am? And she said, yeah. So she was really sweet.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, no, I liked her. I mean, I have all great things to say about her. And now I'm a Swiftie. Yes.
There
She's
you
awesome.
go. Okay. So what there's one more, and this is Katy Perry.
Okay.
And it's Katy Perry, and you just watch this and get your reaction. Hold on.
Languages is acts of service. So it's like if I come downstairs and the kitchen is clean and you've done it all and you've done all the dishes and you've closed all the pantry doors, you better be ready to get your dick sucked. I mean, like literally, that is my love language. I don't need a red Ferrari. I can buy a red Ferrari. Just do the fucking dishes.
I'm obsessed.
I will suck your dick.
She could hire somebody to do dishes, no? So now, Pat, you better
That's
make
it.
sure you do the dishes for your wife.
Trust me, I'm gonna do them after seeing that video. I'm gonna do them every day.
Yeah, see that? But that's cute. Yeah, so I'm sure now everybody, if any guys heard that, they're definitely doing the dishes. Yeah. Yes, they'll definitely do the dishes.
All right. So you guys, is there anything else you want to say? We'll get off your chest or anything, or are we out?
Anything else? No, that's it. I can't
We're
wait
out.
to, yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to Turning the Tables. Rate, review, and subscribe to our channel. And also follow me on Instagram at Teresa Giudice. Have an amazing week. Love, love, love you guys. Mwah.
I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables. Let's go. I know you love my style. I'm gonna make them smile. I am the one to win. Keeping them all to win. I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables.